guys, what's going on? My name is Aisha and this video is a lesson in interior design. We've talked about two topics. We finished two topics, how to start and the interior design elements. This video is part 2 of the design principles, which is the third topic in this course. So if this is your first time here, you love architecture, want to learn more about it, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. Well, you already know that the interior design principles are balance, harmony, scale, in phases, variety, and rhythm. We've already talked about balance and scale. Today we'll go deep in phases and variety. In phases, it means to the concept of showing some elements more than others. In phases and elements create a relationship of dominance and subordination, as well as create variety and gives character. It can be used literally with focal point. As with both terms, you are drawing the eye into a particular item. In fact, it can be created through dominate and subordinate use of forms, texture, color, and lines. In other words, design elements. When you want to achieve phases in your design, there's two questions you have to ask your client. The first one, what do you want to highlight in your space? The second one, what do you want to hide in your space? Typically in commercial interior design, we found our clients are most interested in highlighting their products, signage, or customer service counters. Whereas in residential projects, design elements such as a fireplace, artwork, or large windows with views tend to be the focal point. Look at this design. It's pretty obvious that the designer wanted yellow desk to be the focal point in his design, but he also applied texture to create screen partition with secondary in phases. In phases, via placement. The way you place your intended focal point within a space is one very important consideration. For example, in a liner room such as a hallway, the wall space at the very end of the hall or a feature area in the center would have the most impact. When we will talk about rhythm, you will know that by repeating elements in your design, you could create a focal point by interrupting that regularity right down to the center to bring attention to the one thing that's not like the others. The most commonly used way to create focus in your design is to use color. In phases, the elements of design. Since you already so well versed in all the elements of design, why not use one or two of them to create in phases? Color and lights are two really easy ways to do this. Use a contrasting or bright hue along with some spotlighting to make sure your important item gets the attention it deserves. You can also introduce new texture, smaller scale items, or direction using lines around your focal point to really make it stand out. I think you're getting the picture here. Basically work towards creating noticeable contrast around your focal point, and it will shine within your retail shop, office, spa, or restaurant design. There are a few more elements of design. We've talked about all of them. You can find the whole course in the description, so don't forget to check it back soon. Variety. It's about bringing in interesting things to create excitement. Variety can break up static or boring compositions, but must be implemented with a sense of unity or harmony. For example, if you are styling a bookcase and using a lot of white throughout the room, you could add some white irregular shaped objects to your bookcase to add interest while maintaining unity. Variety is the space of life. Can you imagine living in a world where everything was the same color or every person had the same personality? Boring, right? In everything we do and everywhere we go, variety makes things interesting and exciting. So it's a huge part in interior design. It can come a unique shape or form, a contrasting color, or a varying patterns or textures. The use of it adds diversity to our commercial interiors. Variety can be achieved by using opposite or strong contrast, changing an angle or point of view, or by breaking a repeating pattern to create a focal point. We incorporate variety in our interior spaces to make things up. It can be used to draw attention to a help desk, aid in wayfinding, or add interest to a large open work area. While variety is an important principle of interior design, it should go hand in hand with harmony and unity, so that the result is a space that doesn't look thrown together. The next video will talk about harmony and unity and how to use it with variety. And that was all for today. Thank you for watching. And if you love architecture, want to learn more about it, please consider subscribing. Have a nice day and good luck.